That way. Okay. Like over your ear or whatever.
Oh my. Is this good?
Yeah, that's good. Oh, we're in the match already. mslano versus Spade. You know, mslano was just over here. Spade is our resident, you know, baby. Well, not really a baby, but, you know, complains about everything.
So, Samus Ganon. I actually discussed this matchup earlier with Ben. And apparently, it's not that good for Ganon.
I mean, but mslano was, like, really, like, you just saw him on the stream over here. Like, he's really knowledgeable. Like, I didn't want him to speak because it's, like, he was dropping knowledge bombs. I was trying to, like, listen to him. Like, try to learn stuff, too, at the same time. He's like just like giving so much knowledge. Like that's why I like having like I'm kind of an okay caster, but then you got somebody who like just dropping knowledge on you. Like I wanted to ask him more questions about stuff, you know, to give other people knowledge, but I just don't know much about as much about Melee as I need to.
No, that's still not it. Samus is actually a really heavy character. Third heaviest, I think.
Who's like Ganondorf, Bowser?
It's Bowser, DK, Ganondorf, and then Samus.
DK's in the game.
Yeah. It's easy to forget characters like him.
I mean, I love DK, but
I don't. Ben!
Oh, Benjamin!
He doesn't want to win this game.
He doesn't want to win the game. He wants to, like, we had to rush. Like, went to go pick up who's casting when we first crashed. We had to go pick Crash up. He lives, like, 20 minutes away. So, like, we're almost, like, back to getting back over here.
That was a good missile.
He was complaining about, like, oh, I'm going to be late to the tournament. Now he's just going to suicide. Come on, Spade.
Does it again, he's out of the tournament. That's what you said when I played him earlier.
What, a suicide twice, he's out the tournament?
Yeah.
He's still, you know, people that I don't know, it's still like round 3 winners, so this is like really close to like the top of the bracket. This will be playing for winner. This will be playing for winner semis. Honestly, I think just like matchup wise, it should be in Spade's favor. Spade's a good enough player, just as long as he stops, you know, suicide and stuff like that. Like
Ganondorf is really big.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of trouble moving on the stage. So what Ben needs to do is really spam as many missiles as he can to just keep him out, and then punish when he gets near.
And that's what I think Spade forgets about a lot is sometimes you have to treat it like some of the newer Smash games. Like we complain about Smash games being like extra defensive, but like that's how you play any fighting game. Like
you're always supposed to. Floaties are always like that in Melee.
Yeah.
They're always really slow, campy matches.
He's like trying to make it faster than it needs to be. Like he just needs to take his time and then just.
He's a really aggressive player.
Yeah.
And he's a really dead player. All right, so that's
there we go. Like missiles right there, like just stuff like that.
Just grab Ben.
Well, to be fair, he did do what you were trying to say, but Ganondorf, whatever version, he just flips like a monkey.
Yeah, as bad as the recovery is, it can surprise you sometimes. In case the viewers don't know, if you down D with Ganondorf, you get your jump back. So he's not killing himself off the ledge like that. So up Bs, there's actually at the very end of most up Bs, you can grab the ledge backwards, but on average, you cannot grab the ledge backwards.
On who?
Huh?
You said on average, though.
Yeah.
Are they like on Ivysaur? Like
no,
they're wrong game, boy.
With certain specials allow you to grab the ledge backwards.
Okay.
Which is what he did with his Ganondorf right there.
Like the way it seems to me, it seems like depending on on the way the character actually moves during it. From what I can tell, it's like you see how Ganondorf flips and stuff like that. I think that that's what it just looks like to me. Like that's why I visually differentiate between that.
Well, I mean, you never know. Like, I mean, you wouldn't expect Yoshi's egg throw to let him grab the ledge.
But it's Yoshi. Like Yoshi needs that.
Yeah. I mean,
Spade's got to like play really carefully right here. Like,
that's,
you have to. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still back. It's Samus. You can't edge guard it that well. This is good for him. Can you clean this up? No, he gets get up attacked.
Oh,
no.
The punch! Sword hitboxes.
Game 1 to mslano.
Honestly, like Spade had that suicide in there. That's like the biggest issue during that match. Like that's probably like a 1 stock, probably like a 2 stock for Samus.
Well, you know, if he does it that often, it's not him losing the game TSD. It's because he's bad.
Yeah. mslano swapped over to what's his name? Peach. Yeah. I don't know Zelda. I don't know these characters. They're all weird races.
So floaty versus floaty. I don't know actually how this matchup goes. I'd say it's probably even. Because as floaty and big as Samus, or Peach,
even
as Peach is, she can get around the missiles fairly easily by floating over them, or through them. There's a sweet spot in between the full hop and the short hop missiles.
I want to say, like, player-wise, like, this is even too, but this Spade has to, like, actually enter that mode where he actually knows how to play the game. Like right now, like he's doing a perfect job. Example of like how you get into the mindset of playing the game.
Oh,
right.
Stitch Face. Will he do anything with it, or will he get missiled and die?
Ooh, this is scary here. Oh, this shows it away. Doesn't want
that's
it.
a shame. When a Peach player picks up a turnip, Stitch Face turnip, like it doesn't even really mean anything if he hits or not. It's just the fear factor.
Yeah. Like, it's
No,
more like,
no meteor
like trying to say,
cancel? Okay.
Like it's more of like just a mindset thing. Like, oh, they have a Stitch Face. I need to be careful now. That can mess you up more than like the actual Stitch Face hitting you.
Yeah. The Stitch Face turnip does about 38 damage and kills around 50% on most characters, but there's a very slim chance of actually pulling one. There are other turnips she can pull, like she can pull a dot-eyed one, which is just a smile face with really small eyes. That's the second most powerful and the second rarest. From there, pretty much all the turnips are about the same. There's not that much deviation, and they're all
except for the Bomb and
yeah. Oh, she has a 1 in 200 chance of pulling a Bomb, a Mr. Saturn, or a Beam Sword.
Game, yeah.
And those are really good to pull, but they're very rare. So don't bench on it.
Those of you that don't know, because I didn't know for the longest time what Mr. Saturn did. I thought it was just like an annoying projectile. It actually breaks shields. Like, what's the actual mechanical on Mr. Saturn?
Yeah, it's an incredibly good shield breaker.
Is it just like automatically shield breaker, or is it like dependent on
it's like shield? It's like getting hit by shield breaker.
Okay, I thought it was like dependent upon like how many times you threw it, not just not shield breaker.
It might have to do with how fast it's throwing, because that usually determines how much damage an item does.
Okay.
So I don't actually know if that affects the shield breaking properties or not.
I mean, you've been doing all this other knowledge stuff. Like I've been seeing you like writing down in your notebook, like frames and stuff like that. You do frames on like Mr. Saturn, like that's the important stuff. You need. Frames on items.
I don't know any items on Mr. Saturn. I don't actually know any item frame data.
You do like 1 in 200 chance to get a Mew.
Well,
I don't know that much.
I don't know anything about. I don't even know what all the Pokemon in Melee are.
Ooh, I forget about Pokemon in Melee. I know they have like a Goldeen.
Yeah, Goldeen.
Goldeen be like perked for the stage. Like there's some water on the ledge right there anyways. Just like let it fall from the water.
In 64, Clefairy used Metronome and you got it out of Pokeball, and it could still get Goldeen. So you could have Goldeen.
Oh, double hit. Doesn't die though.
That was a bad trade.
Yeah, like I was saying, like last game, like the suicide really messed Spade up. Like.
Yeah. Well, he's on a really good Samus stage too.
Yeah.
And he's playing on point. Maybe this matchup's not as bad as, or as even as I thought.
I mean,
nah. I still think it's even.
I think, like I said, like for the the first 2 stocks of the game, Spade did do what he needed to do. Like he likes to be an aggressive player, but when you have a character like Samus, where you can like actually, if you need to, sit back and like just spam stuff, like to get your advantage. That's what he did. He got his advantage, and then now he can play the way he wants to now because he, like I said, he likes to be aggressive. Samus can be aggressive.
And when you're in the lead, you don't have to worry as much. You play less cautiously, and you go for these ballsy things.
Yeah, and, like once you see like Spade throughout the day, because he's gonna play like all 3 events today. He's playing Melee right now. He's gonna play.
That was another Stitch Face she just threw away.
I didn't see it. I was talking. You know, I talk too much.
There.
Yeah, nice
no, that's not it yet. But
thing is, I don't thinking about the next match because this match is over now. Right. I don't know what mslano should do. Like Ganondorf kind of performed better, but at the same time, I think Spade's now in that groove.
The thing is, he gets to play on his counterpick this game. So that's big. He probably knows his characters a little bit better than we do.
And I don't know what other character he has, but like Ganondorf, like I'm thinking like Ganondorf's like if Spade does what he did this match and like kind of like sits back and starts the match off slow so he can take the lead and then be fancy, that could turn around and like bite him.
I think like among these players, it's a very momentum heavy game.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I think Spade might honestly mess up against Ganondorf. Like you see, like right now he hasn't like taken the time to take the lead. He kind of is winning because I think he expects again. Yeah. Like
Ganondorf can be hard to play against because he's just slow, big, fat character, but his wave dash and his wave land are really big and fast, so he can surprise a lot of people. Yeah. Especially if they don't know all of Ganondorf's gimmicks. So
then, like you start off a match like this, like how you just suicided again. Like you look at the match and you see Ganondorf, it's like, oh, you're not trying to disrespect Ganondorf, but you know he's a big target, kind of a slow character. And you go in and do stuff like this. Like he didn't start the match off slow like he did against Peach. Like he was kind of worried against Peach for whatever reason. Like I mean, there's a good reason, but
Ganondorf's scary. You mess up, you take a lot of damage.
So yeah, like he hasn't taken the time to sit back and like play the game. It's like he sees Ganondorf, and Ganondorf has to be up close, so he's gonna play aggro. He's not. If he does this like right now, like shoots missiles and doesn't let Ganondorf get inside, it can be getting them punches.
Oh my gosh, Ben, Spade, please.
Just making bad choices like. Just like I said, like he's gonna be a really aggro player all day. Like every game you'll see him, he's gonna be aggro. Like mslano knows what he's doing. Like mslano, like you saw him on the mic earlier. He knows his knowledge. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I can't really say who's a better player, but I can tell you right now who's being a worse player.
There you go.
At the end of the day.
There's a first stock. This is
Like,
Dreamland though,
yeah.
so I'd say that Samus has a better chance of coming back here than Yoshi's. Samus is heavy, Samus is floaty, and Samus has a really good recovery. So if he can hold on to one of his stocks abnormally long and get an early kill or two, he can actually bring this back. But on the other hand,
Ganondorf
Ganon can just
Ganondorf's
like
power hitter, like
Ganondorf
get stuck like
yeah.
that, and that's your stock.
Yeah. You can actually meteor cancel that. It's not a spike. Ben's not good at meteor canceling.
Now speaking of meteor canceling, meteor canceling is holding the up button or any jump button.
Or B.
Yeah.
And 8 frames after the hit lag ends of getting meteored, you can up B or jump immediately. That's.
And if you're using the C stick, you can repeatedly tap up, right?
C stick?
I mean, no, the regular control stick is what I mean.
Yeah, you just
Ben.
I just heard his controller drop.
Yeah. We're talk about meteor canceling. Ben Spade on the right side of the screen. He hit Ganondorf and then just missed. Probably tried to zero, just missed it.
Oh, is Juke getting in?
mslano taking it 1-2. Like I said, Spade, what he really needs to do at the start of the match is just take it slow. Like